Okay, this week we're going to talk about a few more of my favorite verses, and we're just going to pull out a few nuggets here and there. So today we're in Matthew 23:11 and 12, and it says, "But he who is greatest among you will be your servant. Who is exalted is going to be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted." Well, that's the way Jesus always did things. He said the first will be last, the last will be first. He said the Son of Man has come to seek and save the lost, to serve. Jesus served, and as he served, he did the Father's will. Okay, let's see it in another translation, okay, because I feel like it brings a lot of good stuff out. In the Message Bible, it says, if you want to stand out, okay, you want to stand out, you want to be noticed, then you need to step down and serve. And if you puff yourself up, you're going to get the wind knocked out of you. You know how that is? Sometimes you're just like, you're feeling so good, you're like, oh, yeah, I did a really great job. And the next thing you know, like, wow, you got the wind knocked out of you. You know what? Sometimes we puff ourselves up, and the only thing you can do to let that big ego out is to, put a needle in the balloon and let some of the wind out. So it says, if you puff yourself up, you're going to get the wind knocked out of you. But if you are content to simply be yourself, amen, to simply be yourself, then what will happen? Your life will count for plenty. So if we want our life to count for plenty, what do we need to do? We need to stop focusing on who's most important, who's greatest, who's getting the first important seat, who sits at the head of the table. No, he says, don't worry about that. The greatest among you is the one who serves. When you make your life about serving others. And Martin Luther King Jr. said, somewhere along the way, we must learn that there is nothing greater than to do something for someone else. I think that's such a true word. So as we are going the second mile, let's look for an opportunity to serve. Not because we think, okay, if I serve, then I'll be greater. No, because we just want to serve. Let's live our life intentionally to be a blessing to everyone around us. And I guarantee you, no one's going to have to knock the wind out of you to deflate your big ego, because God is going to be the one who lifts you up.